There had been some activity coming from outside this gate here behind me. You'd recall when we spoke at 6 o'clock, I did indicate that there were some men who were carrying briefcases and also wearing black suits who'd been taken inside the house. We'll just show you those visuals which we sent to your executive producer just a few moments ago. The visuals that you will see on your screen in just a few moments are visuals of that vehicle that had arrived here at the home of the former Speaker of the National Assembly, Nosiviwe just shortly after 5 o'clock this morning. It has now since left, but we also spotted a vehicle which we saw some of the police officers who are on guard at the house here behind me walk behind that vehicle. When I stretched to look in, it certainly did seem like there was a woman or female sitting at the back of that vehicle. Some 10 minutes ago, I would say, that's when that vehicle left these premises of the former Speaker of the National Assembly, Nosiviwe. All of this unfolding, of course, overnight. Speculation, as I'd earlier indicated, that over the past few days she would hand herself over to authorities. Of course, on the backdrop of what had come out of the High Court losing that bid in Pretoria to interdict her arrest. So much of the speculation following that resignation as the Speaker late yesterday and as a Member of Parliament, speculation had been rife overnight that she would be handing herself over to authorities this morning. So that's the activity that we saw just a few moments ago. I'm unable to see what is on the screen, but I'm sure you'd be able to see there's a vehicle, a black vehicle that will be on your screen together with a maroonish looking coloured vehicle. So the maroon vehicle was the one that had those individuals who were wearing black suits who'd gone inside the house shortly after 5 o'clock this morning, and the vehicle which then follows or is before that seems to be there's two individuals in front, and at the back seems to be someone from what I could see was a female who was at the back of that particular SUV. So that's the information that we have at this particular stage. But as you correctly pointed out, I'm not the only reporter who is at various locations today. Certainly, I mean, this was the country's chief lawmaker, as I indicated, Sakina. So many people certainly also monitoring some of the international media. I think it was the New York Times as well as the BBC overnight running with this particular story. A lot of interest to it, and quite interestingly, from a lot of the reaction that we saw late into yesterday evening following the resignation of the National Assembly Speaker Nosiviwe welcoming it, the ANC confirming that indeed it received that resignation. It's landed on the table of the Secretary General of the African National Congress, who is Fikile Mbalula, the Democratic Alliance, saying that, of course, she should have resigned a long time ago. You would know that the DA had been taking steps to have this matter brought before Parliament. And, of course, the UDM as well amongst the political parties, there's just some of them, of course, welcoming her resignation, saying that this is the correct move to preserve the integrity of Parliament. That is certainly the words that were also used by the former National Assembly Speaker Nosiviwe.